Tonight is the full moon, and for me, the full moon is a time to illuminate what I've been carrying, celebrate what has grown, and intentionally release what no longer belongs. There's one thing that I've learned over the last few years in my practice is to stop questioning the quiet nudges. Sometimes they don't make sense right away, but if something gently keeps asking for my attention, I've learned to simply follow it. And this is only like the second batch of moon water that I've ever turned into all-purpose cleaner. But that's why I'm sharing it with you, because I felt that nudge. I only add about 2 tablespoons or so of cast iron soap, just enough to help loosen what has settled both physically and spiritually. And this is about a gallon jug, so you'll have to adjust if your container is a little bit smaller. And then next comes about 12 drops of lavender, because lavender has been associated with peace, restoration, emotional healing, and inviting harmony back into a space. And to me, it reminds me that healing doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly. And then I add about 3 or so drops of rosemary, because rosemary has been used for generations in spiritual practices for protection, clarity, and blessing. So whenever I work with rosemary, it feels like, opening the windows of the soul. And then I add a large pinch of salt, because salt always represented protection to me, absorbing what no longer belongs, creating healthy boundaries, and also reminding me that not everything deserves access to my peace. And then I give it a clockwise stir with the intention that I'm putting into the moon water, which basically lines up with the ingredients that I used. This full moon to me kind of has me thinking about the root chakra: home, safety, belonging, trust. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because I'm finally learning what it feels like to create safety from within and to root myself in a life that I've intentionally chosen for me. I used to spend so much of my life preparing for something to go wrong, but now I'm practicing to prepare for things to go right, because there's a difference. One keeps us surviving, and the other allows us to finally begin living. And the older I get, and the more I realize that faith has very little to do with certainty. For me, it becomes the willingness to listen, even when I don't understand, to trust the quiet nudges, to honor the rhythms of the earth, to create beauty in the ordinary, and to believe that every intentional act is another conversation with the universe. The universe has never let me down, not one time. Sometimes it answers with a blessing, and sometimes it answers with lessons. And I value both so much.